Manifestation, let's talk about it and let's break this down. So, I think manifestation and goal setting go hand in hand. And if you aren't goal setting, then what are you doing, right? If you're not manifesting, what are you doing? Maybe you don't know how to. Maybe you don't know what that really looks like. A good book to read, and I shared this with our team. We have an entire list of books I recommend that I've read that I think are helpful, and I think manifestation is helpful in the trading realm, and I will explain why, right? Okay, so The Secret is the book. I love Audible. I have a ton of books in there. So if you guys do sign up for the group, the book recommendation list can be found in announcements. But let's talk about it and break this down and how this pertains to trading. Of course, this pertains to anything in life. Just how I think if you were to become a successful trader, you're going to become a better person. Like, there's no way around it. You're going to have to learn yourself. You're going to have to implement certain things. And if you haven't watched my 2 other previous videos, go watch them because that will make more sense to you. But when we think about manifestation and goal setting, right? A lot of people just take manifestation as the idea of like thinking a thought of something you want, and that's kind of it, right? When in all actuality, there is you have to have aligned goals and aligned actions to get to the manifestation, right? Just because you think about it, like, I'm going to think, I want $1 million, let's go. That is not the reality, right? You can't just think it, right? You have to have aligned actions to get there. And like I said, I don't think a lot of adults set goals for themselves. Like, if you stopped for a second and thought to yourself, like, have I written down goals for myself recently? Do I, maybe ladies, do I have a Pinterest board of things that I want? Like, do you have like a dream house? Do you have the car? Whatever it is, the dream vacation, like goals, like actual goals set for yourself. If the answer is no, then you need to start setting goals for yourself, right? It's essentially your roadmap. And we talk a lot about this with trading inside the group. I give everybody a roadmap because if you have no idea where you're going, how are you going to get there, right? The same thing comes with manifestation and goal setting. If you have no roadmap to get there, how are you going to reach the goal? So, doing aligned actions to see those goals, hang them up somewhere you see them every single day. Get crystal clear about the goals that you are setting for yourself. I think there's something definitely to be said also about people who put themselves in a box, right? So you're in the box, you're comfortable, you're working your 9 to 5, and you're good with that. Do you maybe have some goals? Do you maybe want to make a little extra money? Do you maybe want to go on a vacation? Do you have a goal to do that? Have you written it down? Are you thinking about it? Are you manifesting, okay, I'm going to do X, Y, Z to get to this goal? This is my roadmap. If the answer is no, you need to do that. Or maybe say you're in your box, but you hate that damn box. You don't want to live in that box. You want out of the damn box and you want a different life, right? And we talk about this with like the dissonance idea, and we've talked about it on here. If you guys have watched previous videos, I think it's a lot back. You'd have to scroll far back, but I can break this down again, but it's like the cognitive dissonance. It's like being in that box that you hate. It doesn't align with who you are. So you want to be out of the box, right? Do you ask yourself again, do you have goals to get yourself out of that box that you hate? If the answer is no, then you absolutely need to write down the goals, and then you need to build yourself the roadmap, and you need to start thinking about this and manifesting. I am going to get out of this. I am going to change my life. I am going to make money. I'm going to buy the car. I'm going to go on vacation. I'm going to, start my kids' IULs. Like, whatever it is that you want to do, right? Getting clear about what those goals are and then building on that. So I just kind of want to leave that there. If you guys have other questions about this, feel free to ask me, because I have essentially manifested pretty much everything that's happening in my life right now. And I don't share too much about my personal life. It's just something that I kind of keep sacred to me and my lifestyle. But everything in my life, brand new cars, a nice home, my kids have everything they need. Like, those things are things I've wanted, and I've set goals, and now we're here. So let me know if you guys have any questions. If you found it helpful, leave a comment. If you have questions about trading as well, leave it in the comments.